In a previous short, we showed you how you could use emojis in your reports. Wouldn't it be cool if we could use those in conjunction with the rank function to give everyone medals? Well, in this Wise Out short, we're going to show you how.
It's time to see who is the best of the best, and to do that what I would like is to rank my products based on their sales performance and then maybe give them a little reward for their hard work. First, second and third prizes for the winners and something else for the loser. So to get us started we need a measure that we're going to rank them across. Whilst you can do this as part of the rank measure, I'd recommend you make it as a separate measure for a couple of reasons. One of them being it's going to make your life easier and the code simpler to read. Go over to your measure table and create a new measure. This can be a complicated measure that you previously created. For us though, we're just going to do a simple one, summing the units sold. With that in place, now we can create our rank. Go to your measure table and create another measure. We might decide to show this rank in the visual, or we might decide to hide it and just use it to work out what medal we want to show. I'm going to call mine product rank. Shift and return for a new line. And it's RankX to rank across my table. The first thing I have to take into account, when I'm in this visual, whatever row I'm on, my product table is being filtered to that row. For example, in the row of Sammy, there's only going to be one product in the product table, Sammy the Snake. So I've got to remove that filter. I'm going to use the all function to remove this filter. I'm going to remove the filter from the product table. Now, regardless of the filter that's on there, we've got every product. The expression is what we want to rank across. I want to rank my products by how many units they sold. The value is if you want to do a different expression to your value. For example, if I wanted to use the value of 2018 sales, I could compare it to the expression of 2017. That would tell me where my 2018 sale value would have ranked in the 2017 rankings. Not what I'm interested in at the moment, so I'm just going to put in a comma to skip that optional. The order is the direction I'm sorting my data in. I would like to do it descending because I want the biggest first. Finally, I have the ties. So imagine if we're running a race. The first person across the line gets first place. Then we have a joint second place. Choosing between dents and skip is vital for determining what the fourth person across the line will get. Well, we've already got first in 2 seconds. If you use dents, the fourth person will get third. Everybody gets a medal. If we choose skip, it's a little bit more realistic to life, where the fourth person would get fourth, regardless of the fact that there was a joint second. I'm going to choose dents because I would like to give out a bronze medal, just in case. Hit return to create your measure. Add that into your visual and you should now be able to see how each of your products rank. So we're getting closer, but we've still not fully got what we're looking for. So the next thing I want to do is have in my little logo showing them what they've won. To do this, I'm going to use a switch function to swap out which visual or which emoji they return. Go to your measure table and create another measure. This is going to be called my rank emoji. I'm going to use a switch function, which is a bit like a nested if. The expression is what is performed and then compared against. I want to compare the rank of my products against various different values, first, second, third, fourth, etc. So I'm going to return my rank. The first thing I want to test against is whether or not the data is returned a blank. If you have other filters on this page, it's possible for, say, Yoko the Yak to have no sales, and I want to be able to take that into account. So if they have a value of blank, then I would like to return nothing. By default, Power BI suppresses blank rows, and that means that it will remove any products that haven't got any sales. If you wanted blank ones to receive a medal, you could still leave that row out. Now the interesting one. Rank 1. 1, comma. And then I would like to put in a little medal. So I'm going to open a set of quotation marks. And then I'm going to use the Windows keyboard, using the Windows key and full stop, or using a website like Emojipedia to copy across a medal. The medal I'm looking for is a first place medal. So let's have a look for one of those. That looks suitable. I'll take that one, please. I could also bring in all the rest at this point to save me having to hunt for them. So I'm just going to click on each one and insert them and then move them as I require. Finally, I need something suitable for last place. I think you can guess where I'm going with this one. Yep, it's the poop emoji. YSL Shorts are not responsible for any trouble you get into by using these kind of emojis. Close down your emoji keyboard, and let's get started sticking these all in. So my first place is getting a lovely gold medal. Close my quotation mark, and go into a new line. Comma. My second place is getting a silver medal. My third place is getting a bronze medal. My fourth and fifth place are going to get this runner-up medal. And then I want something a little bit special for last place. So last place can be determined by counting how many rows there are on the table. So I'm going to tell it to count the number of rows in my unfiltered table. So that's when all of the products are still in the product table. That will only return true if the table has all the rows, i.e. we're in last place. And then finally, any other outcome I'm going to give a participation award to. This is the else or catch-all part of the switch function. So anything that's left over at this point will return this award. Close your bracket. Hit return. And add that into your visual. Finally, click on the ellipses, go to your sort by, and tell it that you want to sort by your product rank. And there you have it. You can now assign a proud emoji to each of your visuals. To finish this off, I'm going to change each of my column labels into just hyphens to create a nice underlined effect in my visual. I hope you've enjoyed this YSL short. Do let us know in the comments how you're going to use that. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.